That's essentially a gyūdon. You can add whatever toppings you like. A soft cooked egg is really, really nice. A sprinkle of shichimi togarashi. And that's a gyūdon.
I'm about to make Yoshinoya halal.
Want to eat? Can go out, how about you cook from home?
It is a show where I, an amateur cook, attempts at recreating famous dishes so that you guys at home can decide whether it's worth cooking or not. After so many episodes, we are finally cooking something with rice. And what better way to eat rice than with succulent beef and a half-cooked egg? Yes, I'm talking about gyūdon, also known as beef bowl rice. Now firstly, the beef, we need thinly sliced beef of any kind. I'm using shabu shabu beef. We need a single onion, we need a single chicken stock cube, and we need teriyaki sauce. Now teriyaki sauce usually contains alcohol. If you're Muslim, just make sure you got the halal logo lah. For the egg, we need an egg. For the rice, I'm cooking it right now because it takes 30 minutes to cook. And we're gonna dazzle it up with Japanese 7 spices and spring onions. At the end, I'll rate this dish based on its price, difficulty, the time it took, and finally whether you should cook this from home. From an amateur to an amateur, let us both not eat rice on its own again. Yo! First things first, you need to cook some rice. You know, 1 cup of rice equals to 2 cups of water. Or you can use the boomer method where you use your finger to measure. Next thing you have to do is grab a pot and fill it up with a cup of water. And then we grab another pot, fill 3/4 of it. Bring both pots to a boil. Now as we wait for the water to boil, we can go prep some ingredients up. Cut our onion up into nice thin slices. While we're at it, chop up our spring onions. And while we're at that, let's cut our sliced beef up. Now once the pot of the single cup of water is starting to boil, we're gonna take our chicken stock cube and we're just gonna halve it and dump it in there. Once your chicken stock is fully incorporated within the pot, grab your teriyaki sauce and just dump 1 spoonful of it. Now what I have here with me now is the thick teriyaki sauce. If you have the more watery consistency one, instead of a spoonful, you have to add a cup of it. Once it has been nicely incorporated, let's grab our onions, put it inside the pot. Our other pot of boiling water has started to bubble up. Turn off the heat and we're gonna add a cup of cold water into the pot. Get your egg and gently place it within the water. Cover the pot and take it out after 10 minutes. After around 2-3 minutes of cooking your onions, let's dump our beef inside. Once it starts to get grey, you can start tasting it and making sure the toughness is to your preference. Now before taking the egg out from the hot water, make sure you prepare an ice bath because we're going to let the egg rest in this ice bath for a minute. Finally, to plate. Grab a nice scoop of rice. Be very generous with our beef. Some spring onion on top of it. This will be quite jalap, if not for some, I'm gonna try this, pronounce it, nagami togarashi. And there we have our gyūdon. Oh my god. It's just very nice. That is it for today's episode of Cook From Home. This will definitely give you a reason to use the rice cooker again. The price itself adds up to $15 once again, and it can serve a good 2 portions. I give this a 1-star difficulty, as the only thing you need to worry about is the onsen egg. I took a total of 20 minutes to cook this, and at the end I tell you, this is going to be my new midnight snack. If you like this recipe, hit that like, share, and comment on the video on what I should cook next, so that you guys at home can decide whether it's worth cooking or not. And I shall see you in the next episode. See ya!